Exactly.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Senator Batters, followed by Senator Boniface.
Thanks very much. Thank you for being here, and you probably never thought even 5 years ago or so that you'd be in front of the Senate Legal Committee and you would have had to learn this much about marijuana growth in your legal career. I'm wondering if you could tell us a little bit more about the damage to rental units from marijuana growth, and something that I'm sure that your particular association members would be quite concerned about.
Certainly. I mean, we're concerned about damage because of the humidity. We're concerned about damage because of the electrical and the fire safety issues. The smell getting into the paint. It's similar to a problem we have now with heavy smokers, that after 20 years you have to paint the apartment like 6 coats to get rid of the smell of the paint. And I don't even know if you get rid of it or you overpower it with the stink of paint. But the other related issues will be the municipalities untangling what they're going to do, because at the moment many of them have marijuana grow-op remediation bylaws, such that if there is a grow-op in a building, then the owner has to go through hoops to prove to the city that the building or the unit is safe to live in. As a lawyer, I represented a woman. I was really sorry for her because her tenant, she was living downstairs. The tenant upstairs had a grow tent, and he grew about 50 small cannabis plants. But it was a confined area. Well, he got arrested. The police noticed this. He was charged. The police didn't do anything. And then a year later, when he pled guilty, they woke up and they gave notice to the city about this marijuana grow-up because it was 50 plants, or at least because it was a marijuana grow-up. Well, the woman had to shut the house down. The woman had to go get an engineer. The woman had to go and hire an air quality tester. The mortgage company said they were foreclosing. It was a nightmare. It cost her $10,000 or $15,000 before us, and just because this tenant had grown this amount of marijuana. Right. So again, legalization, fine. The legal grows. One certainly presumes the cities are going to kind of amend their MGO bylaws so that they don't apply to that. But they'll probably still keep it enforced because of if there are illegal grow-ups continue.
And what sort of mold damage? How much can that be?
Well, in that unit, there was nothing. In that unit, she spent all this money to prove there was no damage.
But in other cases that you've seen,
certainly in other cases, there are cases where people do a commercial grow-up. I'm here to be frank with you in part, and from someone growing 2 plants without a screen of growth, no, there isn't much damage.
Right, but from cases that you've seen where that
yes,
happens.
there can be considerable damage. I mean, I know of homes in Ottawa that have cost $100,000 or $150,000 to remediate because of the mold damage, because of the chemicals, and so on and so forth. Exactly. Because of a substantial MGO.
Right, and on the issue of edibles, you were saying before, something that I just was thinking of is that if someone is potentially growing a significant amount of marijuana plants and making edibles from that, there can be, that process of making edibles can be dangerous.
I would be very reluctant to see that legal. Yes.
Yes, thank you.